Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you today about things to bring to the hospital if you have been hospitalized, or things you can bring a friend or family member if they are hospitalized. The most important thing to do though is to get yourself to the hospital and not delay your trip just to pack up all these things. If you're feeling unwell, just get yourself to the hospital. You can always call somebody to bring these things for you. If you're being admitted for an elective procedure or you're going to have a baby, you might have time to pack up all these things. So the second most important thing in addition to yourself to bring to the hospital is all your medications and all your supplements. I think it's important to actually bring the pill bottles. The reason why is that it's sometimes hard to remember all the doses and the medications and the spellings. And if you are on a rare or expensive medication that is not on the hospital formulary, it might be nice for you to continue taking that medication and not wait or call a family member to bring it in. Another important thing to bring is a list of all the procedures that you have had, if you've had many or complex procedures or surgeries, and the names of the doctors and the hospitals where these procedures were done. Another important thing to bring is a card that usually comes with a device if you've had a device such as a heart stent, a pacemaker, or a metal rod placed in your body. The reason I say that it's important to bring this card is that having the card will speed up your care. There are so many situations where we want to order an MRI for a patient, or the patient needs to have a surgery and the doctors want to know what kind of procedure or device the patient has, if the device needs to be turned off, and if the patient can have an MRI with that kind of device. Rather than waiting, to figure out which doctor placed the device, calling them, waiting for them to call us back, it's faster if you have your card with you. Another essential, though some people might argue not essential, thing to bring to the hospital is entertainment. Hospitals are boring for patients. You are usually sitting there waiting for somebody to come and take care of you, or waiting for somebody to come and give you an update. It's always nice to have something to distract your mind and to entertain yourself. I'd recommend at least bringing your phone, and if you bring your phone, bring your charger. I cannot tell you how many patients have desperately asked me to borrow a phone charger. And the funny thing is that they are usually in luck because so many people leave their phone chargers behind, and a lot of hospitals have like a little lost and found box filled with chargers, pens, random knickknacks that you can borrow. Besides that, it would be nice to bring a book and maybe even an iPad. If you need to bring your computer to work, that would also be helpful, but I would recommend avoiding expensive computers or expensive PlayStations. Hospitals sometimes are not that secure, and at the same time you're focusing on getting better. If you have your device with you, which is nice to entertain you, like say some kind of PlayStation, and you're gone for surgery, we prefer for you as the patient not to be thinking, oh my god, is my device going to be okay, is somebody going to steal it? It's nice to have something to entertain you, but something that's not expensive. Going along with expensive things, I think it's also important not to bring expensive jewelry or heirlooms. But I have digressed. Going back to the topic of things that you should bring with you, nice but not essential things to bring with you include simple toiletries like lotion or face wash. Please do not bring your makeup. Do not bring some expensive hair conditioning mask. It's going to be too much for the hospital. In some cases, you might be sharing a room with somebody else, and having all this extra stuff, might you're probably not going to have time to do some deep conditioning mask or something like that. But say dry shampoo might be helpful. Another nice thing to bring to the hospital might be your pajamas. Some hospitals want you to strictly stay in the hospital gown. Some other hospitals might allow you to wear your own pajamas. Going along with that, do not bring your street clothes, and I'd recommend not bringing a blanket from home. If it's a young child or if you have a stuffed animal that you're attached to, that might also be reasonable to bring to the hospital. Another nice thing to bring to the hospital if you are on a special diet, like say a keto vegan diet, is snacks. Don't bring your whole kitchen. It might just be nice to bring a snack. Hospitals usually don't have, fancy keto snacks or fancy, sugar-free gummies. But if you're diabetic, or you have some medical condition that is related to things that you eat, don't bring junk food and don't bring foods that can make those conditions worse. Anyways, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye.